What was it that really drove you to get involved in politics?
I got to say, I was terribly disinterested in politics until I was about 31 years of age. Yeah, I was 31, and a GP in Swansea, and my practice area, inner city, deprived council housing estates. And as the concerned local GP, I used to write long letters to the local director of housing saying, do something about these cold, damp, dusty houses because my patients are getting ill all the time. And you know what? Absolutely nothing would happen. I'm a member of the Royal College of GPs, and they're always telling us, stop our patients getting ill in the first place. Do something about housing conditions, poverty, all that sort of stuff, transport, air pollution, all that sort of stuff. So there I was trying to do my best, writing sundry letters as the concerned local GP, and absolutely nothing would happen. So I decided to stand for the council locally, and in Swansea, it's not a hotbed for Plaid Cymru, I got to say. So it took me about 5 goes all the way through the 90s before I eventually became a local county councillor. And you know what? I was still in the same practice then. I used to write the same letters to the same director of housing, but with the title councillor now, as well as doctor in front of my name. And he had to do something about those letters now because I was a councillor. The fact that I was a doctor had absolutely nothing about it. So that's why I became political, because it's a way of getting things done. But for having to get things done, you have to become part of the decision-making process. You have to become a politician at local or national level. Yes, you can join a pressure group. I've been part of pressure groups up and down the years as well. But there's nothing to get like getting to the core of the decision-making process. And unfortunately, a reasonable guy like myself, GP, all that sort of stuff, you think, why are you getting involved in this murky world of politics? Well, it's to get things done for my patients. Being a GP alone was not enough.
What would you say is your proudest achievement since entering politics?
Proudest achievement is to change the system of organ donation in Wales into an opt-out system, whereby your consent is deemed now here in Wales, such that unless you decide to opt out of donating your organs, it is deemed that you are in favour of organ donation. So the numbers of organs available for donation have vastly increased, and renal transplantation in particular has taken off here. Now, that was something that I started here 10 years ago now, nearly, in the Assembly. And that is my proudest. It has come to bear. I mean, Scotland are looking at swapping around the system now so that more organs become available for organ transplantation. It's just a simple change. Instead of at the moment, still in England, obviously, you have to basically opt in. When you put a microphone in front of people, they say, yeah, of course I agree with organ transplantation. People waiting for kidneys, waiting for years. But you never get round to registering or filling in the form or registering online and stuff. So only about 30% of people are registered as donors. If you swap the system round and say, okay, we'll take it that, over 90%, as you say in all the reviews, are in favour of organ donation. So just register if you don't want to be an organ donor. So that's what we say in Wales now. Register if you don't want to be. And obviously here, over 90% of people are organ donors now, whereas it's 30% in the rest of the UK.
And final question, if there was one thing that you wish to achieve going forward, what would it be?
Going forward, I would want to be part of a Plaid Cymru government here in Cardiff, and that would push the powers issue, and we'd go down the lines of getting more powers here in Cardiff for the National Assembly for Wales. We are consistently, most of the time since 99, Plaid Cymru has been the major opposition here in Wales. You wouldn't believe it from the media coverage, but we are quite a phenomenal force here in Wales. We are proud of our achievements over the years on a fraction of the costs borne by other parties, on a fraction of the media coverage, the fraction of the attention, and the fraction of the organisation. We are proud of our achievements, and we hope to do far more.